All right, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Everybody is already in chat, y'all. This is crazy. What's up, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day to all those celebrating today. And happy Valentine's Day to both you and your significant others. The camera will get on in a sec. Krzyzewski is actually in the building tonight. Coach K, yes, is at the game. They were doing some sort of pregame for Mike Bray. I saw some pictures because Mike Bray has announced that he will be retiring at the end of the season. Mike Bray, former assistant coach at Duke and of Mike Krzyzewski, and so there were some. I don't know if it was like technically pregame like pageantry around it, but either way, it was. They had. There was a photo op. Let's put it that way, and I would not be surprised if the first play tonight goes right to Kyle Filipowski to get him going, and indeed it does. As I thought on my walk with my dog just before I got here, I was like, you know what? I bet John Shire is going to come out and say, we really need to get Kyle going tonight. And that's exactly what they do, is Duke has come out in the gray uniforms, which are looking quite good. And if I can somehow remember what I was... Oh, that's a foul on Derek Lively. If I can get this right. Nope. What is this? Where is the Irish logo? The Irish logo is up, is on top. Why don't I have this right? Ah, that's why I flipped. There we go. Leszewski here, as they were just saying, is coming off a 33-point performance against Virginia Tech, although it wasn't a losing effort, and Notre Dame not having the best of seasons, actually, as they have been... Stuff has been rather rough. What in the world? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I have to... Yes. Oh my God. It's all craziness here. This is what I get for not leaving this all set up. I gotta restart the... Hello? Hello? There it is. Hi. Hi. Hello. That camera is now working. Three-pointer by Notre Dame is no good. And now I gotta resume this. Timmy, welcome in. Timmy, we've had Orlando, Chris, Keon, Timmy, Fry. Welcome in, everybody. I don't think it should actually, yeah, reclaim there. Perfect. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Nope. We're not getting anywhere. Yeah, we are. There it is. Huzzah! We have got it. Awesome. Okay. Roach has got it there too. I don't actually know who the... So Leszewski, that's a three-pointer by Cormac Ryan, actually. Leszewski's got two, so that's 5 for Notre Dame. As we are going to settle in here on this Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully everybody has had a good Monday and Tuesday. Let me know what, if you made, actually, if you deferred your Valentine's Day plans for this Duke game, I want to hear about it, because that is real dedication. Especially if your partner was, you like talked it over and you were both like, yep, agreed. We gotta stick around. Like Tuesday night's Duke game. You know what? We'll do Valentine's Day Wednesday. That is serious Blue Devil dedication right there. Yeah, as I was putting this together, I noticed like it was like super like shorthanded on the bench for Notre Dame, which is probably why they're having a bit of a tough season. As Marcus Hammond gets 2 there. The Discord will be up in like 10 minutes or so. I'm not going to put it up. It'll be ready when it's ready. Let's put it that way. And we have a turnover here. Now the turnovers actually should have renamed this stream title because as I thought while I was again on my walk, I was like the second part of the title should have been "We Were Robbed" because we were definitely like because that's definitely what ended up happening, and we kind of identified it while we were on stream. But yeah. Your favorite car founder passed away? Oh, jeez. Here, let me go over there then. Yeah, I actually have a Toyota. I have a Toyota RAV4 from 20, not from 2016, from 2016. Actually, it's the original car that I got when I could finally get my driver's license. I still have that car, and it has about 110,000 miles on it. It has served me very, very well. Of course, I don't really drive as much anymore, so I figured, it's paid off. Like, I may as well just keep it around. There's no reason to get rid of it. It's doing perfectly fine. And so it's probably one of those things that'll drive into the ground. As Lively's got two there. Mickey is all about the clapping. Coach K hasn't even reacted. I'm not so sure about this. Mickey is all in, with the applause here. Coach is just sitting. Coach is sitting there in like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Let's count over here. This is actually kind of hilarious. Freeze it. Oh, hold on. Of course, when I say freeze it, there's not actually anybody like that can actually freeze it for me. So, like, let's count the number of seats, okay? Like, my guess is that they're just like holding like a buffer zone around Coach K, okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it might not be a seat here, or there's at least a 6-seat buffer zone around Krzyzewski, okay? Uh, this is hilarious. Like, the Blue Devil is trying to get him excited down here, and he's like having none of it. Mickey is all over the game right now. She's into it, but Coach looks like he's not sure where he's at right now. All right, let me look. Coach K is the one dad where his son makes a game winner and he doesn't even react in any type of way. That's probably, although, like, if he was actually coaching, he would, like, I feel like he would be reacting if he were coaching. And actually, like, people have gotten on John for not reacting enough. Okay, let me look for a sec. I need to figure out. So Notre Dame lost their last 3 games. Yes, they did. So, I mean, they've lost a lot of games to be fair. I need to go into the stats though at the moment because Notre Dame has won 2 games in the ACC. They've beaten Georgia Tech and they've beaten Louisville, and of course, basically everybody has beaten Louisville. So, and almost everybody has beaten Georgia Tech. So that's like not like a crazy, not a crazy resume. That's right. Filipowski's got 4. So yeah, Notre Dame lost to Virginia Tech, and it was at Notre Dame. It was 93-87. That was the 33-point performance by Laszewski. They lost at Georgia Tech, so they played a home and away against Georgia Tech, and they split that 1-1. They beat Georgia Tech in South Bend by a single point. That was back in January. and then they beat Louisville. So basically they beat Georgia Tech, then they lost 4, then they beat Louisville, now they've lost 3, and now they're back. They're here. So yeah. Another ACC game is happening. The Orange versus NC State. Yeah, so it's probably going to go the way of NC State, I would think. I mean, NC State's having a pretty good season. Let's be real. Dariq Whitehead is now in the game, so your 5 on the floor are going to be Roach, Lively, Whitehead, Proctor, and I didn't actually see who the 5th was. Oh, Grandison, Slim Jake out there, who actually very, very nice performance, by the way, at Virginia. Like that tying 3-pointer was hugely clutch, of course, there, as Notre Dame puts up a total brick. That was Van Allen Lubin, and we have another turnover here, as that is now, by my math, our 2nd turnover of the game so far. And I think I need to do this to make this so that it updates. Oh. All right, there we go. That'll work. As we bring the ball back up to the floor now, that could have been a reach-in foul on Lubin, but Lively actually shows off a bit of post presence here. Nice move by Derek Lively. He's got 4. Now, this is what we would call a get-well game, especially after the complete theft on Saturday that actually steals a huge quad 1 win from us. That, like, it's like you beat Virginia at Virginia. It's a resume building win, all right? We would not necessarily be concerned about our NCAA tournament lives. Not to say that we are, but it certainly wouldn't have hurt. Let's put it this way. As Lubin actually manages to get one past Lively, that's rare because Lively was going to block that. It's 11-10 here, Notre Dame in the early going. At 13:37 left in the first half. Proctor passing it back to Grandison, and Whitehead is going to take a contested 3 from the Cameron Crazy section, and the 3 goes down. So Whitehead had this spurt on Saturday, which I thought was, I mean, just out of nowhere, he goes off and scores 10 points, and they're literally like, we were like dead in the water. We needed a spark of life. Whitehead comes in. He gives us 10 straight points, and all of a sudden we're back in the game. That was a really tough turnaround jump shot there by Dane Goodwin. My goodness. And then, like, presumably because of his minutes restriction, you have to, like, take him out of the game. Oh, this is going to be a wide open shot by Jeremy Roach there in the corner. But, of course, because it's wide open, it misses long. And so that doesn't go down. And, like, I don't know. Like, I probably would have played Whitehead more. Although if he really could, if Shire couldn't like actually play Whitehead more, then I guess, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. But like, he was hot, man. You just like ride the hot hand, like leave him in the game and keep getting him the ball. Especially with the struggles that Philip Housey was having, which has just been, you know, unfortunate. That's almost a travel there by Grandison. Here's Roach, Proctor. Proctor could have put that up, but instead he's going to take it 2 as Leszewski comes down with the rebound there. It is on ESPN. No, it's like it's just like straight standard ESPN. Actually, at the moment. So we're taking under 12 minutes now. The baseline jump shot actually by Marcus Hammond. And he has 6 points. I actually need to take a look at our next series of games because, like, see when our next. Oh my goodness, Tyrese Proctor. They said refs did make a mistake calling in not calling the foul, and the replies to the call were saying to suspend the refs for poor calling. I mean, yeah, like. Look, like you're a ref. You have a job. If you don't do your job well, you in the real world, if you don't do your job, unless you're like, you know, a politician, you get like, you know, your manager reams you out. B, you get written warning, and then C, if you screw it up enough, you get fired. So why should this be any different? Like, they're out there getting paid to referee a game. Go referee it correctly. Like, the crazies used to have, and I hope they still do actually. Um, we used to have a chant that was read the rule book. And there was also the I'm blind, I'm dumb, and I want to be a ref. So like those were the two that we had like back in the day. I don't know how many of them are still around. But like if I was the Cameron Crazies, and that crew comes back, like comes to Cameron, I would literally just like chant them, read the rule book the entire night. Like I don't care about the other opposing team. I would just like ream the refs out the whole night. That's like just go to town. Because like it like keeps happening, man. Like I have literally been on the record saying this is the worst officiated season I have ever seen in my time watching college basketball. It just gets worse and worse and worse every single game. And like to top it off, you like it like you literally can't it's like not even it's not even like a it's not even like a block charge, right? That's like kind of like this like judgment call. It's like very plain and simple. Like this is if you read the rule and you say, well, the ball's in flight, the player gets like the student athlete gets two free throws. Like the foul occurs with the ball in flight, therefore, like it is a very clear cut application of the rule. And like I just don't get it, man. The other crazy thing I don't get is like where is the so like in the NFL, right? You can call up New York, right? You can call up the league and they'll be like, okay, help us review the play, give us the rule. Like you call the ref, right? Back in New York. Where is like the ACC guy in Greensboro being like, you know what? That's a rule we should review that play, right? Yeah, he had been held for 3. I mean, yes, like obviously. Like and the other part of the rule is it doesn't matter. The rule is in place to essentially protect against the clock stopping or starting early because like the clock operator doesn't have like precision on exactly when he or she can actually stop the clock, which is fine. I totally get that. Um, but like literally, if they have to take the play to replay, they should call up the office in Greensboro and be like, hey, like we need like what do you think? Like help us make the call. And there just like isn't any of that. Like it baffles me. Like this is a multi-million-dollar operation going on here. It's not like the ACC. It's like some mom and pop shop, right? Like this is billions of dollars worth of like TV contracts that they have locked up for years. And they're literally putting a joke of officiating on the floor. It's laughable. Nice steal there by Grandison, by the way. And here's some actual transition for Duke going the other way, and we completely scuffed it because Proctor just threw it at Derek Whitehead's face, and he couldn't handle it. Proctor's got to just go up with it. Way too fancy. Just put in the lay-in, kid. Just put up the layup. Oh my God. You know, the thing we really can't do today is play zone with Mike Krzyzewski in the building. Not that we are currently. We're in man-to-man. But that would be, that should be a charge. That's a charge. Nice charge there taken by Filipowski. And that's the first foul on Leszewski, actually. That's an offensive foul. So there you go. They need a Mike Pereira. You don't need no. Here's the thing. Like, Mike Pereira is like the guy on the broadcast, right? He can't actually, like, alter the call or like make an official call. Like for all intents and purposes, you and I chat are Mike Pereira. Like we're the ones giving our opinions on the stupid call at any given time, right? Like they need somebody legitimately like, oh my God, Filipowski is so wide open down low. What a seal by Ryan Young, actually. He sealed off 2 Notre Dame defenders and Filipowski just lays it in easily. But you know, the other crazy thing that gets me is that like they actually reviewed it. They went to the monitor and they like They didn't review it for long. They just stood there for like a minute, and they're like, nice transition play here by Grandison. Can't hit the wide open three. No surprise. But essentially, the refs are like, they're like, 30 seconds, like 60 seconds. Like, they didn't take any time whatsoever. That should be a travel. But it's a turnaround jump shot by Goodwin. This guy's getting hit in turnaround Jays like it's nothing. So yeah, they take less than 30, 60 seconds to review the damn thing, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to overtime. Like, what? Like, at least, like, maybe look at it 2 or 3 times, or like, nice shot by Derek Whitehead, or reach in your back pocket and pull out a rule book and like, do a search or something, or like go on the internet, like literally anything. Ask Chat GPT, like ask an AI to help you officiate the, like literally do anything except what you did there. Oh, that's Filipowski goes down, and Goodwin's going to take a wide open three, but that's no good. A little concerning there is Filipowski was actually sort of doubtful. It was questionable, I think is the right term for tonight's game, because he actually suffered an ankle injury on that final play when he got fouled. But obviously he's okay and playing, so they've taped it up pretty good. You can kind of see that, actually, if you're watching this live, you can see that his left ankle has like a higher sock than his right. So my guess is it's either actually a sock, or that's tape that they've really kind of done up there on that left ankle. As no good on the shot there by Notre Dame, and the defensive board to Ryan Young. Notre Dame with their mid-range shots. So far, so good, actually, as Roach gets fouled going up, and Van Allen Lubin is charged with that one. Chat, what do you think of the gray? I'm getting texts from Duke fans, my Duke friends, that they don't like the gray. I think this is one of the cooler uniforms. I think this one's good. They're like, the gold isn't part of the color scheme. I'm like, I love the gold's legit, man. To remind me of the U.S. Army uniforms that we did for Veterans Day a couple of years back. I'm a fan. Yeah, Fry likes it. As Roach hits both. So 20-17 here, Blue Devils. If that was at Cameron, Flans would change unique. Well, hold on. If that was in Cameron, there would be like, those refs would need security to get out of the building, because they should get out of the research triangle area as fast as possible, man. Because that is, yeah. That was not going to go over well if that was done at home. Interestingly, speaking about being at home in this game in Cameron at the moment, I did see a very interesting stat the other day that Duke women and men are actually, Duke is the only school with both men and women's teams who are undefeated at home. And of course, shout out to the Duke women, who just are having a fantastic season. Good help defense there by Ryan Young, who actually deflects the shot. That was offense created contact by J.J. Starling. So nice no call there, actually, by the refs who did their job correctly. And Ryan Young cleaning up the glass on the offensive board, getting position and getting rewarded as he's got his first points there. The rebound and the two. He is working tonight, actually. Ryan Young is putting in. He's earning his keep right now, and it's actually a little disappointing to see that there is multiple rows at the back of the student section that are empty tonight. So, I don't know, random Tuesday at 7 o'clock, I guess the students haven't shown up, which is unfortunate, especially with Coach K in the building. Great defense there by Filipowski to seal off the backdoor cut, and now bringing up the Helpez to deflect that shot, and it's a defensive board to Ryan Young. So Duke is going to be on a little bit of a run here, assuming we can get a score on this one. Young thought about the three. It was maybe a bit of a heat check, and actually Jeremy Roach will end up taking the three. That is short, but Ryan Young with the offensive board, and he's going to go back up with it, and he can't get that one to go down. Nice try, though. I'd like to say the gray with blue letters. So the names, what do you mean? The names are, well, actually the letters are blue. At Michigan. Wait, what happened at Michigan State yesterday? I was not following. They get beat at the buzzer or something? Oof. Goodwin's got 6. Oh, a shooter was on canvas. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Jeez. That should be a foul on Goodwin, by the way. And it will be. So Goodwin fouls Ryan Young twice. And Ryan Young ends up scoring. Oh, wow. Yeah, I did not know that. That's crazy. Yikes, man. Scary world we live in, y'all. Scary world. So Ryan Young having himself a little bit of a night so far. A lot to love here. Let me refresh this as Ryan Young, in 6 minutes of play, mind you, has 6 rebounds, which is the next closest Blue Devil has 2, and 4 points, and he's going to go to the free throw line to try to get 5. Yikes. So I'm going to tell my Blue Devil friend here, who said that she did not like the jerseys, that chat has voted in favor of the gray jerseys. Yeah, in favor of the gray. So you're wrong. Clearly. All right, and she says everybody is colorblind, which is kind of ironic considering that the jerseys are gray, and I'm pretty sure that's what the colors look like if you can't see them properly. So that, I suppose, on some level would be an accurate scientific statement, given how much we enjoy the gray. Let's see, 10 of 21. The turnovers, man. I want to see where's my turnovers? Actually, Notre Dame has 0 points off turnovers, so even if we did, yeah, it's 3 to 4. Okay, so that's actually not bad. We're down to about 5 minutes here, 5.5 minutes in the first with only 4 turnovers. So we got 15 minutes with 4 turnovers. That's pretty good. Yeah, she's a long-time Blue Devil. She went to school with me back in 2008. Is that right? That's right. Yeah, 2008 is back in the day. I'm trying to look at like what wins Notre Dame even has. Youngstown State, Southern Indiana, Lipscomb, Bowling Green. Oh, wow, they beat Michigan State. No kidding. What? Okay. Boston. Okay. Jacksonville. And that's it. They've beat a ranked MSU team back in the day. Okay. Oh, what I was gonna look at is where our next game, like what's our next games. Not that I'm looking ahead here, but this is the NC State Syracuse one. Actually, somebody had called this one out that NC State is off at and running here. 21-14, State ahead. Oddly enough, they're only 10-5. They're like a game up on us. That's not. I thought they would be more. Nicholas Jackson, welcome back. Chris says that women's soccer about to start up soon. Yes, very nice. So yeah, soccer season comes up when? It's pretty close, right? I think lacrosse is also it's almost there, or it has already started. Pretty sure. Baseline drive here for Hammond and a 3-point shot by Notre Dame. Trey Wirtz, and that one does not go, but the offensive board back to the Irish, and they manage to lose it. No, actually, Ryan Young tries to pick up a steal, but instead picks up a foul, which I don't really mind. It was a good hustle play there, as Laszewski lost the handle on the ball. Duke still by 5 here with 5:26 to go as Ryan Young heads to the bench. Only the second team foul on Duke. Only 3 team fouls on Notre Dame. So not much whistling going on in either direction so far tonight. Blake's in the game as well, still wearing the mask and really kind of hounding Marcus Hammond beyond the three-point line. Here's Lashewski on Lively. Lively with 1 foul so far, and there's the switch. And actually, it's going to be an offensive moving screen by Lashewski, his second. Yes, Lax started, so ACC update. Right, that was the state, the Syracuse one. Actually, they're playing that one at Syracuse, so... I think Syracuse would do us a big favor if they beat NC State somehow. Oh, we'll get that into Mitchell in the paint. Come on. You actually have Notre Dame basically double teaming the post right now. Well, it's one on Lively. Blake's going to shoot 3. Yeah, that was, oh boy. Yo, Coach K is watching. You take a shot like that. And interestingly enough, yes, Alabama, number 1 in the coaches poll for the first time. I believe it was 2002, if that stat is right. It was either that or 06. But anyway, it's been a very long time. And we've got some transition here as Jalen Blakes misses a transition layup yet again. There are very few things you can count on in life, chat. Death, taxes, and missed layups in transition by Jalen Blakes. Because that one is now up there. Air ball here by Cormac Ryan for Notre Dame. On a 3-pointer. As the Kramer Crazies are going with the air ball chant. Wait, Auburn is up 39-8? Is that a real score? That seems like a football score. Roach's 3 no good as Mitchell tries to save it. Lively also tries to save it, but it's tapped out. And 24-19 it stays. Yeah, okay, so there definitely is a buffer zone around Coach K. There's like 5 seats that are just empty there just for him and Mickey. It's nobody can sit there. The last time Coach K was in Cameron, it did not end well. It was the Carolina game. Did not end well. We're looking to do a little bit better today. This is pretty terrible. Okay, so I was going to look. Oh, yeah, what are our next games? I want to see what's our schedule here. Let's look at sports schedule. Okay, here we go. Discord is up, by the way, for folks. If you need this game, jump into Discord. We got it up for you. All right, so let's see. It's Notre Dame today. That's right. It's at Syracuse on Saturday. Yeah, that's game because I have something right after that game. And then it's Louisville. Okay, so we got a Monday game against Louisville. 7 o'clock. Yeah, okay, that works. That's in Cameron. And then we welcome Virginia Tech back into Cameron. And then we have NC State. Oh, my God. And then it's Carolina. Okay, literally. Okay, so basically. All right, chat. We just need to win our next 6 games. Like, we just need to go undefeated. Like there's you got, like, obviously you got to go 3-0, right? You have to beat Notre Dame tonight. You have to beat Syracuse, and you have to beat Louisville. Okay. Then this actually gets you to an interesting spot because then you got Virginia Tech in a revenge game, not ranked, but still. It's a quad 2 game. We got to win that one at home. Then you've got a ranked NC State team who's going to come into Cameron after they freaking ran us out of that building over there, right, earlier in the season. So that's another revenge game that you set up. And then you have to go play that final game at Carolina, which we'd probably lose that one. Well, it depends, I suppose. But, like, you could presumably lose that one, because you typically, we split with Carolina. Although it'd be lovely if it was a sweep, but it's not always the case. So we definitely have to go at least 5-1. You have to be. You got to win these next 5. That's the situation. We got to win. I think I went a little overboard with Duke stuff. There's no such thing. What? Tell us more. Actually, it's officially 30-10 Auburn. Okay, the only thing here tonight is we can't seem to get any real separation, right? We have like this 5-point lead, but Notre Dame is just like hanging around. Like I don't know if we need the maybe it'll just be in the second half we go in like a sprint here. Actually, this mid-range shooting by Goodwin's been really keeping them in it. Nice little pass there, and that's shot in and out there by Hammond, and a rebound down to Duke. Come on. Look, you got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in this half, right? Like, this is, at this point, pedal to the floor, step on their throats, get it done, go into the halftime locker room up 10. You come out, you put another 5, game's over. Nice pass to Lively, Filipowski, Lively, Roach, open 3, no good. Lively taps it out and actually tries to keep it alive but can't, and Notre Dame is in transition with Cormac Ryan, and nice transition defense there by Proctor. It's actually this nice little hockey assist pass with Filipowski, Lively, and Roach. The three-pointer there by Hammond is no good for Notre Dame, so Notre Dame can't hit any shots, but apparently neither can we. Although here's Dariq Whitehead, who is just absolutely silky smooth. I mean, he has the best-looking shot on the team, bar none. Like, that stroke is just so pure, man. He's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. And they're just going to give it up to Lubin for 2 and decide not to give a foul. So Notre Dame trails by 6. I have 2 Duke LED wall lights. I have a custom-made Duke jersey and a few Duke shirts and sweatshirts and 2 Duke flags and a Duke blanket. No, that's not awful. You are completely fine. It's all completely justified. I believe this. This is perfectly fine. Tracy McGrady jump shot. I mean, it looks like an NBA ready shot, man. It looks good. Starling, who hasn't scored yet tonight, actually gets a soft roll off the rim. 2 points for J.J. Starling, as Duke is now playing this fast. Roach thought about 3 there, but Proctor pulls it back out. And Notre Dame now in a zone, actually, as Filipowski is going to go right at it, and he will convert. He's got double figures here tonight with 10 points. So, Kyle, I also have one more Duke light. I mean, I can't even tell you how much Duke stuff. I got countless numbers of Duke shirts. Like, oh my goodness, what a rejection by Lively. Dane Goodwin just got sent to the first row. Bye-bye. Actually, terrible replay by ESPN because you couldn't even see the ball. Cormac Ryan is the crazy, still chanting airball every time he touches it. And then Hammond and out of Cormac, and then that's no good there as it was running down the shot clock. Duke has chance for a 2-for-1 if they go quick, and if they want it. Filipowski trying to get position as Notre Dame is back in the man-to-man. Lively back to Roach, and Roach now going left. Roach has to stop as Notre Dame brings the double team there. Filipowski has 10 seconds to go and get it back outside. Now it's inside to Lively, who puts it off the side of the backboard. I'm going to rush the shot a little bit there as Notre Dame will hold for the final take, and they'll actually call for time to draw something up. There we go. What is, sorry, Chet, I got work stuff pinging me at the moment. All right, folks. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Duke by 8. Remember, if you need the game, jump into Discord there with the subscriber-only watch party. And Notre Dame going to stack this one up and get it inbound. So 20 seconds. I don't expect much to happen for another 5 or 6. And there's a foul by Jalen Blakes as we decide to give one, which is okay because we've only committed 2 so far this half. So you can basically, as long as it's not a shooting foul, you can basically stop Notre Dame's like progress there to the basket. Oh my goodness, that should be an off. No offensive. All right, 8 seconds. 7. Proctor. Yeah, Proctor will foul there. That's his first. That's okay too. And forces Notre Dame to inbound again. And every chance for them inbounding is a chance for a mistake, right? So this is an okay strategy to pursue. I support it. Lively. No, actually, there's the offensive board. Is Starling tries to go up and over Mitchell, and the weak side rebound is going to go to Dariq Whitehead as Coach K finally gets up and he welcomes the team running through the locker room. That's pretty good. All right, and that's it. We've reached the halftime. 31-23. Game going a bit more, the way we thought. Bit of our way here, which is good, although it does still concern me that Notre Dame is managing to hang around for this long, I suppose. Would be nicer if we could just, put them away for good. But alas, here we are. Okay, I was just looking at a couple things. Would you go for it and start Whitehead over Mitchell or start over Proctor? I would not start him over Proctor. I would probably start him over Mitchell. Yeah. I mean, the 6-man thing has been working out pretty good for Dariq Whitehead, but I assume again it's only because he's like minutes restricted, right? And so if he can only play like 15 minutes a game, then sure. Whew, you probably don't want him starting. Two Travis Cups with Duke on it. But the 2-guard lineup, like I think Duke really likes to play the 2-guard lineup, whether that's Roach and Blake's or it's like, I mean, it should be Roach and Proctor, to be fair, right? Although Proctor, I don't know if like, obviously he doesn't play as long as Roach. Roach can play the whole game and it doesn't really affect him, but Proctor's a bit younger and it doesn't really, like, he really can't go the whole game, so you end up having to make those trade-offs. But yeah, I mean, I think Whitehead in over Mitchell is definitely more like, it's definitely more immediate scoring. It's definitely more of an immediate scoring threat because like, and it's a multi-dimensional scoring threat, right? Because Dariq Whitehead can hit the 3. I would almost say that the majority of his points this season have come from 3, although I don't know enough to actually back that up. But just from the eye test, right, it would seem that way. And so yeah, he's like that's like a big 3-point shooting threat. I would definitely think about starting him. Yep. Oh man, I don't know why I'm so tired. I mean, it's been a bit of a long day. I've been running around. Let's stand up here. Okay, so let's take a look at some of our stats here now that we've had halftime. Duke shooting 44.8% on 13 of 29. Notre Dame has taken a similar number of shots here with actually taking 28. They've only hit 10 at the moment, though, which gives them 35.7. And they are 1 for 11 from 3. Duke is 3 of 10, which is not great. It's not horrible, really, at 30%. But Notre Dame, 1 for 11. If Notre Dame actually starts hitting threes, they might actually have a chance here in the second half. Would make for a much more interesting second half, actually. Yeah, Keanu, we were actually talking about it in chat a little bit earlier. And I just saw that they said like they would suspend athletic activities this week too. Truly crazy. Rebounds are actually even between Duke and Notre Dame right now. Duke with 18, Notre Dame with 17, even on the offensive glass, and just the one difference there on the defensive boards. The assists, Duke with 9, Notre Dame with only 1. So Duke has assisted on 9 out of the 13 makes, and would have had a bit more if they had gotten that hockey assist to work. But that's about 70%. Actually, it's exactly 69% of the makes have been assisted, which is great team basketball. You love to see that. Only 4 turnovers. So actually, when we looked at this, right, we came and grabbed the stats at about the I don't know, it was like the 536 mark, I think it was. And we're like, look, like Duke's got 4 turnovers. That's not too bad. And we've turned over 4 times in 15 minutes. That's like not bad at all. And actually, we turned over 4 times in 20 minutes, which is even better. So I'm a big fan of this turnover stat at the moment. Notre Dame has turned over 5 times, which is fine too. It's just we've only managed to make 2 points off those turnovers. We just don't want to be the ones committing those turnovers. Oh, see, Syracuse is actually making it a close game, 35-11. Yeah, Syracuse would do us a huge favor. Points in the paint makes sense, 18-10. Personal fouls the same, 4 and 4. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Your leading scorer on the Blue Devil is actually no, this is Notre Dame. Your leading scorer on the Blue Devils is Kyle Filipowski with 10, and then Dariq Whitehead with 9. Reek is 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He's played 12 minutes here, and he also has 3 rebounds to go with it. Flip is 5 of 7 and 14 makes, and he's 0 for 1 for 3. So actually, the only Duke player to hit a 3 is Dariq Whitehead, and he's hit 3 of them. Crazy. So, folks, I assume the majority of y'all were watching the Super Bowl on Sunday, right? And I can't remember which direction chat voted in, if they went Chiefs or Eagles. But when we were talking about ACC refs earlier, right? And how bad they were. I actually thought that last play there, that holding call, should not have been a holding call. That would be I mean, just because from the standpoint, if you don't want the ref to have to decide the game, you want to decide it on the field. And so that was really like that should have been either a no call. Yeah, I think it just should have been like a no call. Okay. Whew. All right, Chad, give me 1 sec. Heave coming in and saying he actually agrees with the call. Interesting. Talking about the holding call at the end of the Super Bowl. Heave, you actually agree with it. Interesting. I think, I mean, if you look at the replay, I could see it. So was it a hold? Maybe. Probably actually. Like he does grab the jersey. The question then becomes would I have called it? And to that I would say probably not. I would have probably said there's not really enough here for me to actually call it, especially given the situation of the game. Like it's kind of an interesting. So it's like the opposite of what happened to us in Virginia, where you say the game was like over officiated instead of. I mean, it wasn't incorrectly officiated. Well, I would say it was over officiated. For like that play was over officiated. Because it just would have made the game much more interesting. So I don't know. I'm all for the spectacle. I would say like it would have been like it just would have been nicer to have the teams decide it on the field. And the outcome is that basically Kansas City gets a new set of downs, right? And you can just run out of the clock. So from that standpoint, it's like not really interesting, and it's just a letdown when like the entire game was actually a really good game, as we like had predicted here on the channel. We thought it would be actually some really good football, and it was, but it just doesn't end well. Who leaves this year? I say the only person that should and could leave is Flip. Everybody else is not ready. Agreed. Whether they're ready or not, it may not. It may not matter. I mean, we've seen plenty of Duke players leave when they weren't ready, right, for one reason or another. Um, I think you'll like Whitehead will go. Actually, I think Whitehead, like just based on his shot, like the range that he gets, and his skill set, he's gonna get drafted very high on just potential. Lively, I still will also go. But I think his draft status is a bit more uncertain from the standpoint of he really needs to develop that post game. I mean, obviously his defense is incredibly strong, but I don't know. I just feel like a big man without serious post moves. I don't know how well that survives in the NBA. Right? That's kind of more my concern with Lively. Because as most of us know, like the NBA isn't like a crazy defensive. Like I mean, you're scoring hundreds of points and such, but like I don't know. So I think those three definitely go. I mean, I think Roach probably goes as well. Like unless he really wants to like finish out his senior season. I mean, he could. I don't see why not, right? But I don't know if he necessarily will. Now, granted, is he going to get drafted as high as the other ones? No, right? But he can still be like a role player, second round pick or something for a team. They'd probably love to have him. It is interesting to me. It's more interesting a question of like who stays, because we have Foster. Yeah. It should be those four. From what I understand, it's a smaller class and it's just four. But like, I feel like Proctor would stay an extra year because he reclassified this year, right? So he's a year short. I'm trying to look. Ryan Young's gone, Reeves gone, Filipowski's gone. Obviously Shoot stays. Shoot stays or transfers. Personally, I hope he stays. Okay, and we lose four, and it's still yeah. I think it is still pretty strong. I mean that kind of is like the story, right? Like we've had a top recruiting class. I think this year was number one. I'm pretty sure next year is also number one, right? Or it might be number two. But like Shire has definitely proven that he can recruit. It's whether or not he can coach and win games in March as to like what the status is. Like what his actual status is, yeah. And I think we will need at least one win in the ACC tournament. Although we could probably get two. I mean, on any given night, this team can beat anybody. Unless we're playing away, in which case, can't beat a thing. Next year will look similar to the 09 Villanova roster. Aha. Wait. That was the year after we won it, right? Because that was the UNC Villanova matchup. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh wait, no, 09. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That's well, no, that is right. 09-10 is the season. No, that's when they killed us in the Sweet 16. Oh, then 10. Okay, then 10 counts as the. All right, then it's 10. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, we're back. The Final Four Nova team. Yeah. 3-pointer on the way here for Notre Dame, and actually that's an air ball. That wasn't the one with Archie Diacono, was it? That was no. He's more recent. But it had another Italian. I wanted to say it had another Italian guard. Because like Chris Jenkins and Diacono, those were like the more recent ones. The more recent one, right? When they beat Carolina. Oh my gosh, Filipowski should take this to the rack. He's going to settle for a jump shot though, and that will go for two. Unless my memory is completely Scotty Reynolds, Sunday Cunningham, and Shane Clark. Okay, I remember Scotty Reynolds. Yeah, okay, my memory isn't that bad. So Mark Mitchell on the rebound here on the weak side. As Jeremy Roach almost gets himself caught up in the air, but ends up passing it to Proctor, who passes it to Flip, and Flip is just feasting right now. 14 points for Kyle Filipowski. Nobody on Notre Dame can actually stop him. Although Notre Dame's got plenty of fouls to like play with, though. And actually, Coach Mike Bray calls timeout. As Duke has really opened up here a 12-point lead. Remember the lead was 6 at the half. And we're starting to get this thing rolling right now. Whew. Actually, Duke should have 3 timeouts. One of the issues with the color scheme is that it's very hard to read what the timeouts are. In hindsight, which Duke team would I consider overrated? Oh, the 06 team. Overrated. Any of the teams that lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament? Against what, that Mercer State and Lehigh? Oh my god. God, it's so painful. I had never, like, there's like one thing to lose. There's one thing to lose to like your rival UNC or whatever, or like lose in the ACC tournament. But when you go and just get completely upset, it's just so bad. Hi, buddy. This timeout for Notre Dame taking its sweet time at the moment. It's like a full timeout, but they're going full on multiple levels of commercials here. We shot 36 threes that Mercer game in 2012. I was happy we lost because it was too painful to watch. Yeah, at some point you're just like, just let it end. Just let it end. Finish it. I don't want to watch this game anymore. Jeez, they're still in commercials, man. That's crazy. They need to make up their quota because if this game ends too early, I don't know what they're going to fill the time with. As Whitehead on the bench talking to Jaden Shoot at the moment. Actually, they're showing replays of Drake Whitehead's 3-pointers there. Actually, 2 of them, at least 2 of them. They didn't show the third, assisted by Grandison there. That's kind of cool. As Filipowski now guarding Goodwin, and Goodwin will get another 2 and the foul on Flip. His first. Drafting Whitehead and Lively would be too much of a gamble, but like that's what the NBA does. Like they draft on potential, right? Like I don't know. I think it would be a more solid gamble. I think probably Lively is it's kind of hard because like you'd say, well, no, both of them have proven that they have sort of problems staying healthy, right? Like what we saw late last week, early this week was news that Zion Williamson re-aggravated his hamstring injury and is out kind of indefinitely for the time being. So like oh my goodness, we can't get a layup to go, and actually it's going to be a foul on Leszewski. Leszewski, that's his third. So like yeah. So I would say, yeah, it's like you're drafting all on potential, basically. But I agree, both of them are risky in their own kind of separate ways. As Mark Mitchell goes for 3 and splash that one. First points of the afternoon, 3 for Mitchell as Duke off the offensive board extends a 13-point advantage. Nice, nice. This is good, guys. This is good. Oh my goodness, what a block by Lively as he smacks it off the backboard. Roach is gonna. Oh my goodness, Roach is gonna step into a three and then get blocked by behind. Nobody said man on, like nothing. Oh, and Leshevsky comes back. That is a huge 6-point swing. NBA draft based on politics. Lively is equivalent to Tony Bradley from UNC. No time to waste money in early development. And Whitehead likely won't be 100% by the draft. Interesting enough. 3 from Filipowski off as well. Mitchell there. Almost forcing a turnover, and instead it's going to be a three-pointer by Notre Dame's Trey Wirtz. And that hits the side of the rim and goes out of bounds. So Duke by 10 and make it 12. No, actually Filipowski gets blocked from behind. Nothing going for him on that possession. Man, I need more sleep, chat. This is crazy. I need to like go take a nap. Roach driving, kicking outside. Mitchell thought about the three. Mitchell now kicks again to Filipowski. Filipowski back outside to Mitchell, and we've lost one of the Notre Dame defenders. And we have a block because the secondary defender, Leshevsky, was in the restricted area, and that is actually going to be his 4th foul. Great transition, though, yeah. Let's take another look at it. Cassius Stanley would have made that a poster dunk. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about Cassius Stanley. But yes. Yes, he would have. Whoops. Oh, we have another block here. That's. Oh wait, no, I'm not live. Actually, hold on. There we go. Actually, we're at the commercial break. What was I looking for? Not sure. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure I get everything right here. Lively 1, Blake's 1, Proctor 1, Young and Filipowski 1, and then on the Notre Dame side, there should be a 4. 1, 1, and 4. JJ Starling. I assigned it down here. All right, there you go. There's your 1, 1, and 4. So Leshevsky is the only one with any real size on Notre Dame. So if he goes out, big men are just going to feast down low, man. Oh, man. All right. It looked like someone got hurt on Notre Dame. No. Leshevsky didn't actually get hurt. He was just kind of like complaining that he had gotten another foul there. As Whitehead is at the scorer's table, ready to check in here, we are at the 16-minute mark here of the second half, and Mitchell is at the free throw line, shooting 2. Yes, although it doesn't really matter because he made the first one anyway. So there you go. And Mitchell gets the second. So he's got 6 so far tonight as Duke has opened a 22. I'll have to double check that. My Duke score sheet is off by a point if you add up all the numbers here. As Lively, oh, nice little swing pass over to Blake's. Great steal by Ryan Young. As Blake's get the ball to Young. Young gonna go with the sky right hook. Yes. That is classic YMCA post moves right there. And you know what? They worked. As Leshevsky is still on the bench with those fouls and probably won't come back in until you see him at the 5-minute mark. Sorry, the 4-minute mark. Yeah, man, the airball chant is about to go on. The airball chant is about to go on off all the time as we lose the ball here, as Notre Dame loses the ball here actually, and we're going to get a foul called against Ryan Young going up. So Duke with a 15-point advantage so far tonight. 14:21 left to go. They are at the free throw line shooting 2. I tell you what, if we can't get our foul situations straightened out, like these fouls could become an issue later in the game. And Notre Dame in transition will put it off the backboard, and the refs will give us the ball back. And Cormac Ryan gets the first. And now going for the second of the 2 free throw pair. And that hits off the front iron. That's a brick. I would be so annoyed. Yeah, it's just like rolled the wrong direction. Grandison here with a long two up and over the backboard. They need to reset this actually. And Grandison, oh, gets foul going up. Wait. Okay. So somebody tell me how this play is different than the one on Sunday. It's not. And Grandison hits both at the free throw line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Blue Devils up for it. No, Whitehead, no. Actually, great extra swing pass outside. Grandison to Mitchell. And he's wide open, so he won't hit it. Like, maybe just hesitate a second. Let the Notre Dame person, like, actually close out on you. And blast him. And in a rare turn of events, Jeremy Roach will go to the bench. No foul trouble, just getting a break. This is Cormac Ryan working on Lively. Lively, got to move your feet, bud. Duke in a bit of a zone-ish. No. They're still in man. And that's going to go short. Actually, Lively's going to bring down the rebound, and he's out of bounds. No, he's not. The ball stayed in. Oh. Dane Goodman just comes in from out of literally nowhere. Like, he comes in from literally nowhere and gets unreal and just drops it. Wow. So we're just going to give up the lead. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but it's trending. It's trending in that direction, which is very sad, by the way, as Duke is holding on to his 6-point advantage here, more than halfway through the second, just at the under 8 timeout of the second. The turnovers have been absolutely brutal, man. Last game and this game. Yeah, the metric I was looking at, actually, here I can show you guys what I was looking at. Oh, I can't have two different things going at once. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at. Hang on. Huh. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Whew. So, Chad, how nervous do you think we're actually gonna get here? Like, on a scale of 1 to extremely nervous, how nervous are we getting over this? Yeah, Lashuski got 4, and then Lubin, and yeah, okay, so that's correct. All right, the game is back, so let's go back to it. As we've now got 12:17 on the clock here. Grandison looking for an opportunity. There's the jump stop, and he's got to get a bailout right now, and that's another turnover. Wow, NC State Syracuse by a single point right now. 11:44 left in that game. Duke here clinging on to a 4-point margin. And got to get that rebound, and they do. Defensive board secured by Slim, by Grandison. Proctor now running the ship as Roach has gone to the bench, and Proctor going to try to go left. And now get it to Whitehead, and Whitehead will take his man off the dribble, and actually he'll pull up to shoot it. Lively almost recovers the ball for Duke, but unfortunately cannot. And so it lands in the lap of several, what are we going to call these guys? Notre Dame players, officials. Goodwin now has 13, as yes, it is now in fact a 4-point margin. So Notre Dame throwing the punch here. Duke now needs to respond. Don't settle for 3, guys. Just get something going to the rim. Come on, make it easier on yourselves. Oh, there's no need. There's no need. Mark Mitchell putting the ball on the floor, and then it gets stripped immediately by Wirtz. There is no need, Mitchell, to like dribble the ball twice just to make sure, like, oh yeah, this is right. No. Filipowski for 3 there. That's no good. Roach skies for it, and he's got an offensive board. The turnaround jump shot. A little beauty there. Coach K has not said a word or clapped or done anything all game. I don't know. Is he just soaking it in here? Is it just like he's like completely mentally checked out? He hasn't said a damn thing all game. I wonder, maybe he's playing the game in his head. Oh, what a beautiful dump off! And Filipowski gets hit by Starling, and that time he gets the call. Nine, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. Three. Okay, good. We are up to date on the Duke side, on the Notre Dame side. Four. Oh my goodness. There you finally go. That's the putback we've been wanting to see. I think I finally got this right. No, I don't. My goodness, man. It's like I'm missing points from somebody. Timeout Notre Dame, though. I'm like trying to figure this out. Hold on. It is, I have Notre Dame correct at 40. All right. So back to a 10-point game. 4, 8. Ryan, 4. Hammond, 6. Lajewski, 5. Yes, 13. That's correct. 9. Oh, I know why. There, Filipowski has one too. Okay, so we took the punch and we've counterpunched. Okay, back to 10 points. I think we're breathing a little bit easier. Nice, good defense there by Proctor on Goodwin, and that's actually just, oh my goodness. Goodwin has been hitting these like turnaround jump shots all night long. He's got 15 so far. The kid is balling, man. That was good defense by Proctor. Like I don't think there's nothing wrong with how he defended that. Just better. Oh, Roach tried to get it to Lively, and he couldn't. But the ball is retained by Duke here. 8:47 to go. That is a crazy pass outside, and actually gonna be what? Did the refs just blow another call? Did the refs just blow another call in Cameron on this out of bounds? Let him have it, crazies. Let him have it. They're just, oh my god, they call this out on. Wait, where's our replay? They called it out on Whitehead? All right, the ball doesn't lie because Notre Dame turns it over. Proctor's going to go coast to coast, and he does it in transition. His first points, and it should have been an and one. And, oh, Filipowski gets hit in the neck again. Oh, my goodness, are you kidding me? Yo, this kid has just gotten more banged up. Jeez. Proctor almost picks the pocket there of Hammond, and that's no good. The rebound down to Proctor. Duke has come alive here in these last few minutes. There's a nice little screen, and there's the roll by Flip, but we don't get him the ball. And we got a foul? Foul on Hammond, that's his first. All right, and we've hit the under 8. 7:39 to go. Yes, the Proctor play was fantastic. Also, so let's go back. Hold on. Wait, okay. What? What is going on here? I have not seen a kid in New Jersey get beat up like this since Singler started getting black eyes. Actually, that's an apt. How? Definitely it goes off his knee. What? It definitely goes off his knee. I can't even. Krzyzewski still doesn't acts like there's like not a game happening. Hey, over here. Come here. I haven't. Yeah, I mean, like it's crazy. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's puppy time. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Now we watch. There we go. There you go. All right. All right, but now we get excited because Duke is on a little bit of a run. Duke, yes, it was a 4-point game. We've opened it back up to 10. And I think everybody has woken up at the same time. There you go, buddy. Okay, can we please see the replay of the blown call? As actually Syracuse and NC State is a 3-point game with 7:39 to go, so that one is close. And then, yeah, the Auburn, Missouri, 61-25. What a smashing. Good Lord. Auburn actually manages to turn it over there. All right, Duke to inbound here. And Proctor wanted to get it to Whitehead. He will, but Whitehead is going to go for three. A bit of a contested shot there. Lively with a beautiful offensive board, and Whitehead right back to it. And Lively still keeps it in play as Roach picks it up, and it's 2 offensive rebounds in a single possession here for Derek Lively. 7:25 to go. There's the screen by Flip. And now here comes the post move. They cleared out the left side for Filipowski, and he's just going to go to work, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Okay. This is what I'm saying, man. Like every little time Filipowski lowers the shoulder, it's like automatically an offensive foul. I doesn't like it. Literally, it just doesn't matter. Like he's back in the like that is not an offensive foul. The dude is just falling over. Like what? He's bigger. He's stronger. He's imposing his will. There's nothing offensive foul about that entire situation. He's literally just backing the dude down. He didn't even lower the shoulder in this case. He's literally being reffed unfairly. Now Whitehead there on on Goodwin, and Goodwin's got 17. This is going to be, he's having himself quite a night. But if he gets punched in the throat, it's nothing. That's my point. I literally tweeted this over the weekend. Like he can get punched in the throat. He can get fouled by 2 people on a last-second call. Nothing. But like he does. It's a Lively for 3 here. That's way off. Although I don't know. The line looked good, but it was too strong. And Goodwin here for 3. This will make it interesting, actually. Actually, Goodwin's got 20, and it's back to 5. And it's back to 5 after an ill-advised 3-point shot by Lively. I was like, that's just not your shot, buddy. And Roach is going to power his way through. He misses it, the shot there. I thought he might have carried the ball, honestly. Now Notre Dame within 5. Notre Dame playing virtual up tempo. They missed that one. It was deflected or at least disrupted by Lively. And now Filipowski put the ball on the deck, give it to Whitehead. There, back to Filipowski. Beautiful play between Whitehead and Filipowski. He's got 18. And here, so this is the best lineup. Like, this is the lineup that you want to play, right? Filipowski, Lively, Whitehead, Proctor, Roach. If this lineup could just play the entire time, like, this is probably the one you want. Oh my God, this is going to be an and one. Dane Godwin, okay, is having one of those Cameron moments, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call, this is when underdog team comes in, you know, let's take a look. How many points does this kid actually average? All right. Let's consult. Let's take a look here. Okay. Number 23. Okay. This dude, the graduate guard. Okay, I need a sec. I need this game to like slow down here for a second. It's not giving. Why does it give me his points average? Season best. I don't want career. I want averages. All right, we'll come back to it in a second here. And actually, here's a help ball. So have a second. What? It literally won't tell me what. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. He averages 11.6 points per game. All right, and he's got 23. 22. No, I got that right. 23. All right. Okay. He's having his Cameron moment. But you know who else is Filipowski, and he's got 20. Okay. Now the dog. Okay. All right, pup. You want to control the scoreboard? Yeah. You're you're trying to control the scoreboard over here, man. 6-point game. Come here. Good win there, being guarded by Grandison. He's going to turn around, and he just can't miss right now. He literally, the kid cannot miss. And Shire is going to call for time. So Dane Goodwin has 25 points. Averages 11.6, but doesn't matter because he showed up into Cameron, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be my night. And here we are. Oh boy, Chad, this might actually get interesting here down the stretch, which is really not what we were going for here on this Tuesday. I mean, I thought we were going to have a nice casual, like, Tuesday evening is Valentine's Day. Maybe you're going out to dinner after the game. Maybe you already went to dinner and you're coming back for the second half. Maybe you got your Valentine's some flowers. Did anybody get some nice Valentine's Day gift for their significant others? If so, let us know about it. Let's see. So personal fouls. Okay, Whitehead's got 2. I am way off on these personal fouls, by the way. Lively's got 2. Blake's 1. Proctor 1. Ryan Young is 1, and Filipowski's 3. Okay, so that's correct. We want to make sure that this is right going down the stretch. 2, 2, 1, and 4. Okay, so that is correct. There we go. Good. Okay, so welcome in everybody. It's we got 4:27 to go here as John Shire has called for time in what has been a bit of a back and forth second half as Notre Dame now finds itself only down 4. And yeah, if you need the game, jump into Discord. Make sure to hit that sub button and then jump into Discord for the subscriber only watch party. And it looks like there's going to be a full timeout too. And my guess is that there's going to be another full media timeout once we get the whistle under 4 minutes. The way that this has been going. We actually had a very quick first half. It was done in 45 minutes, almost flat of real time. All right, let's see what's going on in this. Oh yeah, NC State Syracuse is a 1-point game, 68-67. Come on, Orange. Man, Syracuse needs to win that one to think for. It's just to keep things interesting, as there's a lot of teams at this like 8-6, 9-6 kind of range. Yeah. It's all right. So coming out of this timeout, what do we got? What do we got? Four minutes, 19 seconds to go. Duke 56, Notre Dame 52. Screen by Filipowski, and Proctor is actually going to go the other way and just take it to the rack. What an explosive move by Tyrese. He's gotten much more confident, actually. Oh, and Grandison. Oh, yes, Grandison with the extra effort. And Mickey loves that. She's applauding that one. Coach K has yet to lift a finger. Will Coach K actually stand up if Duke wins? Shire telling Proctor to slow it down here and to wait this thing down into the deep into the shot clock, except Proctor's going to go for 3. That's way off. We actually have a chance at an offensive board, but it comes down to Goodwin, and Notre Dame has got it. Maybe a quick shot, although Proctor was open, though. I think we just got to get that ball out of the hands of Goodwin. So anybody but Goodwin there, as Proctor's now on him, and now Goodwin's trying to get post position. Good defense by Proctor. Actually, to deny the entry pass there, and now it's 7 seconds to go here for Notre Dame. And we're going to have to make something happen. Leshivsky, oh, he's blocked by Filipowski. What a huge play. Oh, you got to love it. You got to love that. It's Filipowski making his presence known in the defensive end. Now, granted, Lively is not in the game right now. So here's Roach. So basically, we've gotten Notre Dame to do nothing on the last 2 possessions, and Roach goes in with the lay-in the left hand. 8-point margin here for Duke. Trey Wirtz now going to the rack, and Wirtz will convert. So a little trade of baskets. That's actually his first points here. 60-54. Blue Devils, 2:30 to go. Getting the up call here, which could be maybe a Grandison screen at the top. Is that what we're going for? No, Filipowski actually down low. Filipowski with the spin move. Gets his own rebound. Actually, he's got a foul. He is fouled. That's the 5th on Leshewski, so that's good night for him. I mean, they don't really need to call a foul. Like Filipowski got his own rebound, and actually yes, he jumps into him. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul. Leshewski, it's a foul. And Filipowski will go to the free throw line here. This is actually going to be a shooting foul. There's only 6 fouls, team fouls so far anyway. So it would not have been a 1-and-1, but we will go to the free throw line. So Filipowski, after putting up that goose egg the other night at UVA, is coming back with a 20-point game here. And possibly more. And that's 21. Yeah, it's just a rough outing. That was like, and to think that we were still in that game, man, at the end with a chance to win it. And Filipowski gets them both, so he's got 22 tonight. And this is Wirtz now. Oh my goodness, I thought Starling completely walked with it. Starling gonna go high off the glass. Rebound is up for grabs. Wirtz outside. That's to Comac Ryan, and Ryan hits 3 off the completely broken play. So now back to 5 points here. Still Notre Dame within arm's reach. We got to keep the pressure on here. 62-57, 141 to go. Flip, looking for options. Now he drives, spins left. What a move. Actually, he gets blocked by Lubin. Oh, sometimes we've seen Filipowski actually turn the ball over when he tries to make spin moves like that. But, oh my goodness, there's a three-pointer by Starling, and it's a 2-point game. So back-to-back three-pointers for Notre Dame. You know what, Chad? I thought we were actually kind of like out of the woods here. 1:11 to go, and it's a 2-point game. Shire calls for time. Surely we're not losing this game, right? Surely. Like, there's no way. This would be a quad 4 loss. Like, this would be devastating. We cannot lose this game. But this would like squarely put us like on the bubble. Oh boy. If we lose, we may not have a good spot. We might not have a spot in the tournament. All right, let's see what we come up with. Need a Roach master for these 2 possessions. Roach does have the ball right now in his hands here. We're going to tick this thing under a minute. I think Shire is content with that. And we have 10 seconds on the shot clock as they've cleared it out, and Roach is going to go up with it, and he will get fouled. And so that'll be a Trey Wirtz foul, and Roach will go to the free throw line. You know what? I'm okay with this. We've been able to get drives going to the basket, and actually in either direction. I mean, we've seen Proctor go left and finish. We've seen Roach go right and also finish. Now Roach at the free throw line here, shooting 2. And then they're going to bring Lively back, which would make sense. Who they're going to take out? Probably Grandison, I would think. Yeah, Roach gets that first one. That's 9. So Mitchell and Lively coming in. So that'll be Grandison and Whitehead out. You know what? Missing this and getting an offensive board wouldn't be terrible, because then you could burn more time off the clock. And however, missing it and not getting the offensive board would be terrible, because now it's only a 3-point game, which is exactly what happened. So yeah. Let's see what we've got here. Either way, we will still get 1 possession. Notre Dame driving. That shot, oh my goodness, J.J. Starling gets that one to go, and it's a 1-point game with 35 seconds to go. They can actually play defense because there is 6-second game clock, shot clock differential. Oh my God. Well then, as we tick this down, 10 seconds on the shot clock, which is the one that matters. Roach going left. Mark Mitchell there on the 3 in front of the Duke bench with a huge shot. The drive and kick by Roach, and he finds Mitchell, who is wide open, and Coach K finally gives an applause. So you wanted Roach mastery, you got it in two ways. One on the drive in the previous one where he scores himself. Now with the drive and kick, look, the collapses the Notre Dame defense outside to Mitchell. Mitchell's in the perfect spot and ready. And actually it's a wide open three. Love it. You can't help off that. You can't help off that. You can't help off that. Yeah, see, Mickey's getting in on the action too. She knows the cheers. Mickey Krzyzewski knows the cheers. Coach K stood up. Yeah. .8 seconds, by the way. This is not over. Now, Notre Dame does not need a three. So what Notre Dame needs is a 2 and foul. The problem with the 3, if you take the 3 and miss, the game is over. If you take the 2, a higher percentage 2, you can extend the game. If you're Notre Dame and you take the 3 and you miss, the game ends. So I find that teams settle for threes in these late game situations like this, and I can never understand why, because the math is really not in your favor. Your point is to extend the game. At some point you will need to make a 3, but look, it's a 1-and-1, right? So like you've only fouled 7 times. Force us to go to the free throw line and hit the front end of a 1-and-1. If not, you just get it right back. So take with a chance to tie or take the lead. So take the 2. Let's see what Notre Dame does. But 10 seconds here. Are they going to settle? Let's see. Here we go. This is Starling. Starling, he is going to go for the 2. Oh, the Notre Dame put back. Okay. For Lubin there, that puts him into double digits. And now Proctor will be fouled. And Comac Ryan. Yeah, actually, the possession arrow is in Duke's favor, so even if it was a jump ball, it wouldn't have mattered. So this is a 1-and-1. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like you force us to go to the free throw line and make free throws. The strategy is correct. Now Proctor just needs to hit the free throws. I don't know what the hell we're waiting for. We're like icing our own free throw shooter here. Oh, for the love of God, man. They're checking the time on the clock. Now, the other thing, if he does miss, remember, all you have to do is touch it and get the ball into play. And you can run off the 2.5 seconds, because Notre Dame essentially would have to, like, chuck one down the court. Why are they icing our dude? Yeah, man, I miss the refs are icing it. Oh my God! Come on, people. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna put 3 seconds on the clock. Okay, whatever, man. 3 seconds. So that extra half second, Notre Dame's gonna win the damn thing after Proctor misses this. Good Lord. All right, let's see it, Proctor. Oh, and again. All right. All right, Tyrese, I see you, buddy. He got the front end of the 1-on-1 3-point game. Just put it away. Put the game away right here. Put the game away right here. That's it. And he's got it. Nothing. Proctor made them both. Yes, he did. 68-64. Coach K is the first one off the court. Woo! All right, narrow escape, ladies and gentlemen. That actually got way more interesting than it should have been. Little much. Okay, so that moves us there to 9-6. Not bad. Yeah, that got way more. That got way closer than it should have been. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I am gonna have to head out. And we're going to call it a night here. If you're new here, welcome in. Hit the sub button. We'll see you on Saturday. Game at Syracuse. Another must-win for us. Okay? Game at Syracuse. It's at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll see you right back here on the channel. Otherwise, pretty nice game. A great bounce-back game for Filipowski, by the way. 22 points here tonight. NC State lost to Syracuse. Okay, so that actually, I think, kind of evens things out in the ACC for us. That loss probably helps us actually as far as like bringing the pack closer together, because remember, we still have to play NC State one more time in Cameron. So Filipowski here with 22 points and 5 rebounds. Actually, he's going to get the interview. Let's see.
Had a tough season, but they gave you guys a fight to the end. What do you think it said about your team that you were able to answer every challenge?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've come off some bad back-to-back losses, and I mean, you know, we've been doing a great job here at home this season. And I mean, all credit to Notre Dame. I mean, they're a great team. They're very experienced. You know, I mean, their record doesn't show how good they actually are. So we knew it was going to be a battle. And I mean, I think we just responded really good with the runs they made back at us. You know, we stayed poised throughout the game, and you know, I think that's what made us pull it out at the end.
Kyle, how about for you personally? After going 0 for 6 against Virginia, you're 9 for 16 today. Where was that mental toughness for you in this game?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've definitely been you know, trying to persevere or find within myself, is just that mental fortitude when things get tough. And you know, I had that last game, but you know, I just try to stay calm. You know, keep my close people closer to me, and you know, stay focused and keep moving on next game, because you know, that's a great thing about playing basketball. Is, you know, you have a new opportunity every day to get better, and that's what I was trying to do.
Kyle, there was so much attention on that last play against Virginia. ACC admitted the mistake. You've had to deal with it. What's the best piece of advice you've got in the aftermath of that for how you would handle that personally?
Yeah, I mean, you know, as a player, I can't really step out of place, and I mean that I already feel like we have people against us this year, you know, just as a team. And you know, I know my coaches and my teammates have my back. I have their backs, and you know, I'm gonna just, you know, keep moving forward. You know, next play, no matter what the refs or anyone else tries to dictate, you know, because, you know, control what we can control, stay poised, stay in the moment, you know, and that energy will come back to us, and it'll be good for us down the road.
22.6 rebounds, 3 assists. We'll do that in a 4-point win. Kyle,
they've great. Had it out for us this year, as we all well know here listening in. So yes, Filipowski with 22. Ryan Young actually had a very nice game too. 8 rebounds, 6 points for him. 9 points for Roach. Very big ones down the stretch. Whitehead also with 9 points. Actually, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc for Whitehead, so very nice there. And actually, Mark Mitchell hitting 2 3-pointers. Are not a very good 3-point shooting night for Duke otherwise. We went 3 of 20 there, and actually Notre Dame ended up hitting 6 of 21. Remember, at halftime, they were 1 of 11 from 3, and so they basically went 5 of 10 in the second half. I mean, 5 of 10 in the second half, and that really actually kept them in the game, even though their overall percentage is not really good, but that really kind of propelled them there. And then the rebounding actually won that by 3, and 10 Notre Dame turnovers to only 8 by Duke. We forced a couple of those late, which really helped us out. But then, yeah, the free throw line, 13 of 15 in favor of the Blue Devils, and we did, of course, end up winning it there with Proctor. Syracuse shot 16 of 17 from the line. NCSU shot 5 free throws. Sounds like that Carolina game, right? I mean, yeah, who knows? I guess NC State's going to have plenty to complain against, but they're a good team. All right. In any case, I think that's going to be it. We're going to call it there. We're going to let you all go. Have a great rest of your Valentine's Day. And we will see you on Saturday. Until then, go Duke. Good night.